Citizens, residents, and friends, greetings. In 2011, the United Nations declared June 15th as World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Owing to their age, vulnerability, and physical conditions which may prevent independent living, research indicates that seniors tend to face abuse and neglect from caregivers and family members. Similar to child abuse and domestic abuse, elder abuse is often underreported and considered a private matter. Since the inception of the new Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Aging and Disabilities, officers have recorded several reports of alleged abuse and neglect of our older citizens. These reports are validated by our stakeholders who operate various private business ventures which seek to provide services for older persons. So what is elder abuse? Well, elder abuse is recognized as a single or repeated act or lack of appropriate action occurring within any relationship that causes harm or distress to an older person. Elder abuse varies. It could look like neglect, verbal or emotional abuse, physical beating, or sexual assault, and in many cases, financial exploitation. This is where individuals who are trusted to care for and protect older family members and friends systematically abuse that trust and steal their financial savings and resources. Clearly, there is an urgent need for increased awareness and more vigilance around elder abuse in St. Kitts and Nevis. As a community, we must learn the signs and symptoms and how they differ from the normal aging process. We must listen to our older citizens and ensure that any elder who is subjected to abuse is able to seek legal recourse and protection, with perpetrators being held accountable for their actions. Everyone should become aware on how to safeguard our elders against potential abuse as they age. The ministry will therefore remain committed to developing specific legislation that protects older persons. We will also continue to raise awareness and work in collaboration with the Ministry of Health on regulations and standards of care for older persons. We will seek to increase awareness among the general public on the importance of wills, estate planning, power of attorney, and other legal filings that should be arranged as safeguards against financial exploitation and abuse. Finally, we encourage family members and neighbors to be our keepers. Our elders have toiled and worked over the years for numerous gains that we enjoy today. We should therefore be responsible to ensure that our older loved ones are adequately cared for and are able to be independent and active as long as possible. We must encourage our elders to be active in the community to reduce incidents of social isolation, which is often linked to elder abuse. And of course, as caretakers, if we are entrusted with the care and responsibility of an older loved one, we must learn to seek support from friends and other relatives in order to prevent burnout and frustration, because this is often a cause of resulting in abuse of elders. In closing, I would like to leave you with a quote from Kathy Greenlee, who is the former Secretary of Aging in Kansas. She quotes, "Older people are vital contributing members of our society. They work, they volunteer, and they raise our young. They hold our nation's memory and are deep repository of our rich traditions and cultures that make our nation diverse and vibrant. The abuse and neglect of any one of them diminishes all of us." End quote. So I invite everyone to join us in our efforts to raise awareness and eliminate elder abuse today. The government appreciates your continued support, and we thank you for listening.